Welcome everyone, this will be the ultimate guide to Bedwars doubles. This video is absolutely jam-packed with information, so don't skip around because there is information in every second. Let's get right into it. Number one, you need to get a good team. So you could do this via Lobby 1, where you could find someone to play with in Lobby 1, or you could go into a great Discord server like my own, which will be linked in the description, so you could use that in order to get a team. In duos, there are two roles. There's a rusher and a defender, so establish who is going to defend the base and who is going to rush. I recommend using the hot dog bed defense. That's just wood and wool like you see in front of me. Eliminate the first rush as quickly as possible. Bedwars is all about speed. You want to go as quickly as you can. And if possible, if you guys are both good enough in terms of skill level, you could go opposite ways. So split, one person goes right, one person goes left, and eliminate teams along the way. The faster you could eliminate other teams, the less diamond upgrades they could get, and the less problem you'll have. Now, that brings me on to my next point, which is getting diamond upgrades. Make sure you are always getting a ton of diamond upgrades. I recommend always having a trap, specifically the minor fatigue trap, then get yourself some sharpness and at least 2 layers of prot. The longer the game goes, the more prot you will need. The best maps are going to be Lighthouse, Speedway, Orchestra, Solace, and my personal favorite is Glacier. The reason I chose these maps is because they're pretty quick to rush around. They're really good if you want to go opposite directions. Usually the queues are somewhat easy, and they're just all around great maps for grinding doubles. Speed bridging is an absolute must. If you don't know how to speed bridge yet, watch my tutorial. It's super helpful. A lot of people have watched it. It's a great tutorial. That will also be linked in the description. Now, you gotta get to know the different types of maps. There's slow gen maps and fast gen maps. For a slow gen map, you wanna make sure that you save all of your iron because you're not getting very much of it. What's great about slow gen maps is you won't get fireballed all the time, but at the same time, you won't have a ton of fireballs yourself. So, you want to make sure to get blocks. You might not even be able to afford tools, so a TNT is super useful and versatile in this game mode. As far as fast gen goes, that's when you want to use fireballs. Fireballs are super versatile, and make sure you always have tier 2 tools. That way you can easily break any bed defense. On fast gen maps, it's not uncommon to have very beefy bed defenses that have a lot of clay and endstone, so make sure you have good tools. Good tools are a must. Shears are also super helpful when it comes to just a wool bed defense like red has. Shears would have helped me break it way faster. Thankfully no one was here, so I was just able to get red bed. Now, don't forget to get diamond upgrades, so those are super important. I'm mentioning this again on purpose because this is something that you should be doing multiple times per game. Diamond upgrades will win you the game. Now, when it comes to 1v2ing, because if you're going opposite directions or you're clutching the game, you will have to 1v2. That means you are fighting 2 people at the same time. You want to make sure you get nice and stacked, you want to make sure you have good diamonds, and play it safe. Do not take unnecessary fights, okay? Only take the fights you need, and try to just take a 1v1. Do not try to take 1v2s, however, sometimes it's just necessary. Now, if it's only one person left in the game, and both you and your teammate are still alive, 2v1 that guy. It's way easier. Just stick together. Sticking together is super important. Now, when it comes to clutching games, that's after you lose your bed, you're going to want to go straight mid. You want to get emeralds, you want to get stacked in order to break other people's beds and easily be able to kill them. And that is how you win. Don't bed trade, don't let others skip. Make sure you have good communication with your teammate. Good communication is super important with doubles. It's only one person, so make sure you always know what is going on in the game. Make sure you know where blue is, make sure you know where red is. Make sure you know how stacked they are. You want to have all of this information so the game is in your palm. You want to be in full control. So know all this information. Either that, those are all my tips. I recommend watching this video again because it's absolutely jam-packed. I just covered 10 different points, all that are super helpful. This is 400 stars of knowledge right here. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching. If this video does help you out, please subscribe. Join the Discord server and subscription in the description. And yeah, have a nice day. Thank you.